Can't even guess who's going on to the next round with these two, because I mean, they're from the same franchise. I mean, come on, this is so good. Hi, it's Mom with Aaron D. I'm excited to be back for another Disney movie bracket challenge. This week really cool because we have Cars from 2006 versus Cars 3 from 2017. I love this. I love that it's the Cars. I'm really excited because my nephews love the Cars movie, and let's get into it. We're going to start right off the bat with my favorite, the music. Both soundtracks were brought by legendary Randy Newman. So you know it's going to be great. And I love the Cars soundtrack from 2016. This soundtrack went platinum. It's phenomenal. It has one of my very favorite songs that I still love to play in the car, Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts. I'm a huge country fan, so when Cars came out with that song, I just loved it. I was super excited. We also have songs by James Taylor, Our Town, and who doesn't love to play that song in the car? Come on. Let me know in the comments below, do you love those songs? And when we go into the Cars 3, they definitely switched gears, which I thought was really interesting in the same franchise to have soundtracks be so different. But the 2017, also by Randy Newman, but this soundtrack really shifted gears. It's more like an orchestral theme. It really goes up and down with the emotions of the movie. Because, I mean, this movie, yes, Cars was emotional because he's starting out and he's trying to get to the top. But Cars 3, he's really a legend at this point who's kind of getting pushed to the side. So I think the music had to go with that themes and the emotions. And I love that it went when Lightning and Cruz and you see the mentorship and the music just fits when you see those themes. So I think they did a great job. Both soundtracks are phenomenal. I do have a preference, but I think they're so different it is hard to compare. Let's talk about the cast. I think this is going to be so interesting because I mean it's from the same franchise. How do you compare the cast? Well, we're going to try anyway. Uh, Cars introduced as Lightning McQueen. Paul Newman's voice for the wise Doc Hudson. I love this character. It's his final role. Bonnie Hunt as Sally. Of course, Larry, the cable guy, as Unforgettable Matter, who is absolutely one of my favorite characters from all the Cars franchises. I'm sorry if you don't like Matter. Really, why not? The cast is iconic and fantastic. Cars 3, we have an older Lightning McQueen, maybe a little wiser. We do get some new faces in this one. I'm gonna mispronounce his name. Crystal Alazone. She signed as Cruz. I love this character. She was brilliant and she brought so much as the mentor. Chris Cooper brings it as Smokey, and Army Hammers, Jackson Storm. It just can't be beat. So all-star cast on both sides, but how do you compare when you have the original with a franchise? I don't know, but I actually love the third Cars movie.
If you're enjoying this video, hit that subscribe so you don't miss out on more fun. And please give us a like.
We're going to get into the story a little bit now. The original story from Cars, classic up-and-coming age, passing the torch from the original Doc to Lightning McQueen. We really feel that in the movie. And I love that. I love the friendships we get with Matter, the best friendship thing, getting lost in this small town, which wasn't supposed to happen. He was just asleep and he ends up in this town that really brings him to life and makes him the legend he eventually becomes. And let's talk about the legend he becomes in Cars 3. Now Lightning McQueen is older. He's facing new generations of high-tech racers. And can he keep up? And should he retire? It's a really heartwarming, and as you get older, you really feel for him because we saw him be young and the all-star, and now he's fighting cars that have better technology than him. And can he win a race? He has to learn that it's not about being fast, it's about being smarter. And I think he really learns that in the new movie. And I love that Lightning McQueen discovers that sometimes the greatest wins are helping someone else cross the finish line. So I think it's a great movie. I really love Cars 3. I always go back and forth if I love Cars 3 more than the original, just because of the life lessons you get in it. But it's so hard to beat the original. This is such a hard one for me because I love both movies, but they are so different. And from the same franchise, which really says how amazing Pixar is that you get so many life lessons from this one franchise. So let's go into the box office hits or box office failures. Cars was a blockbuster hit. At 460 million worldwide, opening a second highest gross animated film of the year in 2006. Audiences loved it, and it launched the franchise that we have today. I just absolutely love it. So Cars 3, it pulled in a really good amount for a third trilogy movie, 383.9 million. Still a hit, not quite as box office as the original Cars, but come on, for a third one in the franchise, it definitely wasn't bad at all. I think they're both successes. So I think both movies were a box office hit, but Cars the original did phenomenal when it first came out, so it was a little bit better with the money. Sorry, but I love both movies.
Okay, now we're going to give you a pros and cons list for each movie, starting with the original Cars from 2006. The pros: the franchise origin established the world, characters, and tone. Box office smash. 462 million global gross set the standard for Pixar merchandising and audience reach. All ages humor, balanced jokes, and heart, appealing to both kids and adults, which helped build a cross-generational fan base. Cultural impact. Spawned theme park attractions, spin-offs, and a massive toy line. Proof of lasting legacy. Cons: predictable plot. Arrogant hero learns humility is familiar. Lacks the emotional punch of other Pixar classics. Pacing issues. Slower middle act can lose younger viewers' attention. Critical divide. Some critics saw it as Pixar's weakest film up to that point, impacting its reputation among animation fans. Less depth, thematic simplicity compared to later Pixar films doesn't hit those Pixar tiers for everyone. And now the pros and cons for Cars 3 from 2017. The pros: animation upgrade, tech leap. RIS rendering system brings stunning race visuals and realism, wowing animation buffs. Deeper themes, tackles legacy, aging, and mentorship. Resonates with adult fans and parents. Emotional finale, delivers a poignant, satisfying conclusion for Lightning McQueen's arc. Hits those Pixar feels. Critical redemption, positive reviews for storytelling and tone, helping restore the franchise's reputation. Cons: lower box office, 383 million gross, still strong, but didn't reach the original's heights, signaling less cultural impact. Formulaic sports plot, predictable rookie versus veteran sports drama, less fresh than the original's concept. Side character fade, fan favorites from Radiator Springs get less screen time, which may disappoint longtime fans. And lastly, toned down humor. More serious tone means fewer laughs for younger viewers.
Now we're getting towards the end. We got to figure out which one was going on to the next round. So that's up to you guys. Which one has hit your heart? Which one is a movie that you see it and you have to sit down and watch? Which I know is hard because these are both same franchise. So do you watch both that way? Do you pick one? How do we pick one over the other? You guys got to help me with this one because I love this and I'm so excited. Thank you everybody who voted. I'm having so much fun with this and I can't wait to see who you guys vote in. Please cast your votes down below, put them on the community page, and share this with friends because I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. And as always, find a reason to smile today. Bye, everybody.